Hello, and welcome back to Rain World Downpour. This is weird. Lowest karma? Or is that one above lowest? I can't remember. What happened? I've done a little testing. Couldn't really help myself. In that last episode, was it the last one? Where I was like parkouring around and wondering about the storage thing. I read the Google Doc again. Brushed up my knowledge on storage a little bit. And I just went back in here and tested some stuff out, and I figured out some like really neat little tricks, storage and backflips, and I also figured out on my own that whole corner boost thing that we've done a couple times, but I couldn't quite replicate it. Now I know how to do that, and that's also kind of a cool trick. Not sure if it's all that useful, but it is cool. And I also did some underwater testing and jellyfish testing, which we'll get into. So, yeah, this is gonna be like parkour with rivulets. This is probably gonna take a while. I know we left off at a pretty exciting point. I don't know what's gonna be in the mirror universe of Looks to the Moon. For all I know, maybe that just leads back into the superstructure in just a boring way, but we will check that. But we'll see how long this takes, and then also like going out to the right, in the right side of that shoreline. So, we're back in this old save point, outside, we're like right beside the jellyfish, and I guess we'll start with the parkour things, and I have the breath meter, enabled here, because, you know, I was very, like, against the breath meter. I don't really like the fact that, oh, it's like a HUD element, it's like too gamey. I like Rain World not really having much UI, like we only have the rain timer and the food meter, basically. That's pretty much it. But after playing with it a little bit, just testing it out and stuff, I think I'm kind of converted, especially for Rivulet. Like the other slug cats, you know you can't stay under for very long, but Rivulet is just very, very convenient to just see like what is actually draining your air or not, which we'll also get to with the jellyfish. So like, yeah, you can just stay under and you can see that it's like draining. If I start like spamming jump, you can see every time I do it, it like both speeds up, but like, I don't know if it's just speeds up the drain or if it's like it takes a flat amount or something, but you can still do it for quite a while. And you can see that just touching the surface for a split second does not like refill your air. You have to like actually stay above ground for a little bit. And I think it, like, replenishes more and more the longer you're on land. So, that was a question I had. So, I might just be playing with this for Rivulet for the next couple of episodes. Just test it out and stuff. And I mean, it is, like, we've done the hard part, I assume. Maybe not, but we've done a lot of the underwater stuff, and that went fine. So, it would just be, kind of nice to try that out for a while. And I also, because I tested for so long, I did end up seeing like what happens at the end of a cycle here. It's not particularly interesting, but we'll see if that ends up happening here. So, the stuff we can do here. So, we can obviously just do a... oh, shit. Backflip here. That's what I knew. Like that. But then the question was, oh no, how do we get up here without the orb? And you can do certain, like, turn storage things. If we do this, I don't know if that worked. Yeah, that worked. There you go. Because I did a turn boost, I like run right and then get enough distance where we get a turn boost. That should also work. No? Okay. I haven't quite figured this all out. Yeah, you also need to have like enough momentum to do it. So like here you can see I got a turn boost, and there, and here. And then you can also chain them with leaps and backflips and slides. So if we do something like over here, and I run left, slide back, and then do a backflip, now I have storage, and now I can backflip. And as far as I can tell, that storage lasts for as long as you're like not touching down on the ground, and probably like in water as well. But there's another very interesting and actually useful way to do this, maybe, and that's doing a turn storage in the direction that you want to go. So I'm running left, and then I turn storage, if I can do it, hold on, to the right before I fall off, like here. And that, I should have it now. And then I can backflip. And that's, like, surprisingly simple, and actually, like, definitely something you can make use of. It's a little tricky to get the timing down for, but something like that. And then we backflip. And then, like I mentioned, there was that time where we did some weird jump, like that. And that's just, you slide into a corner, and what I tended to do... Oh, that was a weird one. What I tended to do was just release the directional keys, but you don't want to do that. Instead, hold on, we can do this as well. That should be storage. Got a backflip. You want to just hold down and the side, like if I'm going to the right, hold down and to the side, the whole slide. So you slide into the corner. Let's do it from this side, because there's no, like, annoying gap right here. So down into the side, like that. Just so you slide into the corner. And then just keep holding the directions, and then jump as soon as you hit the corner. It's just like, for the entire duration of the slide, so if you slide from very far away, it's a very tight timing. If I wait just a split second, then I don't get it. But if I do it close, then you actually have, like, a lot of time to do it, because it's, like, for the duration of the normal leap window, I guess. So, yeah, that's also very interesting. Just, like, you can do that, and then you can add in turn storage onto that. So we do this, and now I have a stored backflip. So I can, like, drop down here. Oh, shit, hold on. Drop down here, and then I have a backflip that I can use to do fun stuff. So we can do, like, turn boost off the edge, and flip all the way up here. God, Rivulet is fun. I'm just, like, I've had a lot of fun just messing around with this, doing, like, various things, getting a backflip there, doing, like, turn storage off of here. Damn it. What's happening? The, like, den thing. Or the tunnel. Yeah, the tunnel is messing me up here. You can also just, like, slide up here and just make that jump, like, super easily, which is quite convenient. Yeah, we don't have too much time left, so I guess we probably will show what happens with that. We can do it over on this side as well. I tried this out, by the way, and I'm not too sure what happens with that. So we do it here, and then, like, that kind of thing, and then I can backflip, and then here we can do the opposite. Well, I guess it's the same, like this. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, there's some, like, leniency where you can touch down for a split second as long as you don't stand up, I think, but I'm not sure entirely how it works. So I certainly haven't, like, mastered this, but yeah, there we got it. And then, like, right here you could just do this type of jump, and we can get up here without the ball. It's just, man, there's so many fun things you can do with Rivulet. Rivulet is by far the most interesting movement Slugcat. Well, so far, I guess. So, I did try putting, like, a bubble fruit inside of my body and then diving down. And the first time, I really thought it did work. I thought it actually... It seemed like it would delay, like, slow down how much time you have. Or, well, it would increase the time you have underwater. And then by the end, you would, like, automatically puke up the depleted air plant. But now I can't get that to happen again, so I'm not too sure what happened with that. I guess I just, like, puked it up now? Am I holding it now? No. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I tried this, like, at the end of a cycle to see how long I could stay underwater, but you don't seem to be able to regurgitate underwater. Do I do it now? Nope. Yeah, I don't quite understand this part. I could have sworn it was doing something, but maybe it doesn't, and you just have to hold the air plant. I'm just gonna see, like, when I get low. Oh, you can't boost anymore, I see. But can I puke it up now? I guess we kind of don't want to die if we want to see the end of a cycle. And I still don't have it. And then if I now regurgitate, it's there and it's full. Yeah, so I guess that does nothing. I could have sworn something was happening. But yeah, I guess not. So they're maybe not the most useful for Rivulet specifically. But people have mentioned that you can get into this region as the other slug cats, like Survivor and Monk and stuff. So I guess the air plants are just there for that reason. We do not have any spears. That's too bad. Don't see any spears here. Spears don't show up on the map, right? Like slug senses. I don't think they do. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? Wait. Where? Right above here? Oh, that's interesting. We could wait for the cycle and check that out. I didn't notice that at all. So yeah, it gets a little scary here. Jellyfish is still there. I wonder how this would work in like the deeper parts as well. Because you can see it like still kind of rains, and then it's very similar to Exterior and Underhang, where everything gets like electrified. And here comes the water. I'm just gonna check like, yeah, jellyfish is still fine here. All right, let's check this out. No, come on. There we go. That actually is somewhere you can go. Wait, and that's it? Oh, we can go out right. Oh no! Oh no! There's like jellyfish here. I guess there would be a little water and they can like stun you. Why is my breath meter? I guess I was using the air plants, yeah. So now we've expended the air plants. Oh boy. Again, hate the sound. But yeah, it doesn't seem like you can get shocked by the water. Like, even though it has this effect, nothing seems to kill you, like in Underhang, where it like knocks you around until you fly off the edge somewhere. I don't know where we are, like, in relation to where I've been. Oh, Jesus Christ. Surface? No, that's just nothing. Oh boy. Well, I'm running out of air. Oh, yeah, that's all she wrote. Very interesting, though. Someone is dead here. Oh, it's a jet squid, I think. Yeah. Well, that's very interesting that you can go up there, but I mean, I guess you can't really do it, as far as I know, without it being at the end of a cycle. But yeah, this is just going to be a testing episode, I'm pretty sure, because I have more stuff to do. We want to do some jellyfish things. So, oh yeah, now we're at the bottom karma. I wonder, like, could I make use of any kind of storage thing? I mean, I guess orb. Would orb work? Hi. Also, this. Okay, that worked that time. These tentacles definitely do not seem to be draining your air like I thought. I think it's just that, like, I just happened to coincidentally be very low on air whenever they caught me. Yeah. And then also, it seems like they kind of have a cycle, these guys. And, like, sometimes I just got lucky and could just swim through and there was no problem, but then other times you swim into them and you just instantly get zapped. So I think it's just, like, on a kind of timer, almost, like a cycle, I guess based on the sound or something. So... get up here. Yeah, like, that just happened pretty much instantly. So I guess trying to, like, zip past them is not really a good idea. But what about if we use the orb? I haven't tried this. Can I not be zapped during the orb? Okay, you definitely can. I don't know if that was just luck. I really hope there's something super significant where we left off last time, so that the people that know that will be, like, super infuriated that I'm just wasting time doing nonsense. But who knows, maybe it's just nothing. Oh, I got stunned. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a timer kind of thing. So, let's just see then if we just go up here instead. Oh, can you crawl out on the right there as well? No. No spears still. I do want to test some stuff with that. So, we probably can't just, like, jump. Oh, that's close, actually. If I do, like, storage or something. Oh, you can't do a slide while holding this. Okay, maybe. I don't know if I can, like... Damn it. Okay, I think I got it there. And then turn it on now. And then we get a backflip. Okay, you can do that, but it still didn't quite work. Oh! It's possible! Okay, so this would be fun to explore at some point, but probably not right now. And I'm sure you can, like, loop around and get in there a different direction. I don't think you're supposed to get in there, really, from this path. This is probably meant more as an exit, I would imagine. But that's very interesting. Yeah, I would like to get out to this screen, but let's not do that. Let's not just explore. So, let's check if there are any spears over here. No spears, so let's just reset then. So, I threw a couple spears at the jellyfish, just thinking like, oh, what happens if you, like, throw it at the top of it and stuff? And they just seem to kind of disappear. But then I had like 3 spears, and I got one, threw it in, got a second one, threw it in, and then went up to get the third one, and when I came down again, it was just gone. So, I don't know what happens, and I kind of want to see that. But it does seem like you can kill it in some way, and I guess I must have been pretty close last time when I tried it. Maybe I just didn't wait long enough. Oh, come on. Generate some spears, please. Well, we have one. Is that... Oh, that was some weird flip thing there. We have one. Is that enough? That should be it. Yeah, God, that's so cool. And, like, actually practical, unlike many of these fancy moves that you can do. That's very interesting. So, when I threw it in the top of a jellyfish, it just kind of, like, vanished. I guess I should hold an air plant as well. I mean, probably shouldn't matter. They just vanished and I couldn't really grab them again. I think they get, like, stuck in kind of the center or something. So, I guess it would be better if I can just hit this core thing like 2 or 3 times. I guess let's play it safe and let's get air every time. It's a shame I don't have more than 1 spear. Watch out. Oh, careful. I'm surprised he didn't get me there. So that was 2. I should have gotten air, I think. No! I was, like, holding down, I think. So I tried to drop instead of grab. Oh, no. Yeah, definitely too greedy there. And I guess you just get your air back much slower when you've exhausted too much of it. Getting, like, 1 or 2 pips back doesn't take very long. Let's just get air immediately. Maybe this, like, core thing is... like, it just doesn't take damage there? And it's just the top that takes damage? Oh my god! It just vanished! What is that? What's all that stuff? What am I holding? Yellow goop? Yellow sludge? That was like jellyfish things all along? Wait, what was all that other stuff then? There were like bigger chunks or something. It's still alive. Oh, I can't grab these. These, like, weird chunks. I guess that's just the corpse, basically. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. That's what a jellyfish blob looks like, I guess. Yep. Okay, well, they can die, and not even that difficult to kill. Like, 3 hits. And I think you can hit them in the top as well, but it's just the problem is the top will, like, absorb the spear, and then it's probably, like, inside of it, basically, and you can't really get close enough to grab the spear. Let's just, like, show that, I guess, because we're basically out of time anyway, so no point loading back in the previous save, so... Yep, this is just a testing episode. Isn't that fun? Don't you love testing? I love testing. But yeah, so they are kind of a food source. I mean, it's a little bit of a hassle to do it. There's probably better ways to find food around them most of the time. Oh, we got spears. Good. Gotta, like, practice these moves anyway. Yeah, that didn't work. That should work. No? I've definitely done it where I've touched that part and then it still has worked. So it's not just, oh, if you touch... Oh, that one. What? I thought that would work, yeah. I definitely don't have this, like, completely figured out yet. Okay, that will work, yeah, because I didn't even touch it, but... I have definitely, like, slid off this and landed, and then still been fine. So, if you throw it, like, here, you see it's, like, kind of gone, and I don't seem to be able to grab it at all as far as I can see. It's, like, inside of it or something. So, I guess it's, like, safer to hit it from the top. If you have a bunch of spears, you can probably just, like... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Help! Help! Ow! If you have a bunch of spears, like 3 or more, I guess you can just throw it in the top because it's easier. But if you only have 1, then you kind of need to make sure you're using it only on the core so that you can reuse it over and over. Let's see if I can grab it, like, when it shoots up and kind of gets thinner. No. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to get them back. Alright, well, there you go. That was some rivulet, movement tech, and jellyfish science, and interesting new new path that we're gonna have to explore at some point. So, hope you enjoyed. Also, quick interjection, I'm just recording this after the fact to shove into this episode. I think at this point, I'm gonna stop posting that pinned comment with, like, no spoilers, no backseating. Obviously, don't spoil what's gonna happen with Rivulet and this region and, like, things we haven't seen yet, or other Slugcats, like the future ones and stuff like that. That's self-explanatory, but I still have to mention it. But I think at this point, I mean, I don't know how much more is left for Rivulet. I don't know if we're actually nearing the end, but it certainly feels like it to me, based on, like, Artificer and Gourmand. So, I think at this point, if you have any tips for Rivulet, like, general tips for Rivulet, like, if the air plant thing had worked, if you put an air plant inside of you, you have more time, or something like that, or there's some, like, movement tech, or there's some other mechanic that I've missed, feel free to let me know at this point, and, like, give general Rivulet tips, or general, like, enemy tips, or, like, whatever else, anything that we've already seen. You can now feel free to offer some tips about if there's anything in particular. If there's some, like, gravity ball trick that I haven't been utilizing, like, oh, you can actually turn it on and then chuck it at an enemy and they implode because of the lowered pressure or something. I don't know. If there's something like that, let me know, because it does feel like we're probably nearing the end here, even though after the end I'm going to go back in and explore and do safari mode and things. So we probably have several more episodes of Rivulet, but the backseat door is definitely opening just a little smidge. Next time, we'll be back in the normal save, and I will have the breath meter on for now. We'll see how we like it, if it feels too cheap or whatever. And it's not really cheap. I would like a breath meter, as I've said. It's just the, like, gamey nature of it. Having a HUD element on screen all the time is like, I don't know, not a huge fan of it. At least the food and karma and all of that just go away when they're not relevant. I mean, this one does too, but since we're underwater all the time, it's always relevant. But yeah, we'll keep it for a bit and see what's happening where we left off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.